Okay, everybody in the crypto world, how are you doing today? It is 12:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on 7/10/2019. Bitcoin approaching and did do 13K and down just a touch. And when you look at the picture, the whole picture, you've got altcoins not doing that good, except for one good one, Apollo. And we'll get over to that right here. Okay, Apollo, and looking down here for the last hour, 1% up, 24 hours, 7 through 8.5% up, 7 days, 21 through 21%, 15.57. This is all, that 30 days will change shortly, and you can see it's up 20% in the last 30 days for fiat, a lot of cash buying. And when you look at the picture there, that is the Binance bump, the Sharding, and the DEX bump. But a lot more is coming for the Sharding and DEX bump, as that's moving fast. We'll get into that shortly. But you can see here where you've got basically the train is leaving the station for Apollo. The Apollo rockets are on the launch pad. They are getting ready to fire up and go. You have the technological advancement of Sharding being done by Apollo, and nobody else could do it. Ethereum could not do it. And so much more we'll get into, but let's get to the news. And that is, you've got crypto whale dumps 6,500 Bitcoin and triggers a flash crash on Binance. When you think about that kind of money, 78.6 million. But the ticket is, it was quickly eaten away by bullish traders buying the dip. Yeah, cool beans on that one. When you see that somebody does dump, and then it bounces right back up and goes beyond. That's the nature of, in investments, you're going to see that happen. This is the nature in 2019. You see these incremental jumps, people sell, then it goes back up. That's the way. And unfortunately, it's not as good as it was in 2017. Run, and go, straight up. But this year is not over yet. It's only 7/10/2019. We've gone through about 6 months of the year, and there's a lot coming up in those last half of this year, and July starts it. That's going to make it a rush. That's the best way to put it. It's going to be a rush. When you look and see where a lot of coins, good ones, are at the end of the year, and you see how big Bitcoin is going to be at the end of the year going to 2020, there's that excitement is there. Analysts, little is stopping Bitcoin from settling 2019 highs. Here's where its next resistance lies. When you think about resistance, the only thing, in my opinion, for resistance is lack of money coming in. When you look at the volume and how the volume of money coming in pushes the price up, that is the ticket. Now, you look here. Ooh, India. Yes, Ripple confirms X-Current being implemented with all the banks in India. Yeah, that's when you think about a whole country using X-Current in the banking system, that's Ripple. That's what they do. Crypto gadgets and devices, blockchain in action. This one here with the SW conference, Ethereum co-founder Joseph Lubin compared blockchain with email and predicted a tenfold growth of the global economy thanks to this technology. He talked about it, basically saying that people don't, let me read it to you. This is the best thing to do. Okay, now the Ethereum co-founder is sure that the blockchain technology is in the same situation since it's used in difficult to imagine everyday processes. I doubt that anyone uses blockchain in some domestic matter. I am not talking about miners or exchanges, but about blockchain's real integration into our lives. Apollo is gonna change all that. Their private messaging in their wallet, all-in-one wallet. Private messaging, data storage with timestamp. There's a store you can buy like Amazon. Yeah, it's not as big as Amazon yet, but you can use your Apollos to buy and have it delivered to your door. It's doing it right now. It's in the wallet. And we'll go through that in just a second. But everyday use, Apollo with the speed, the privacy, yeah, they're kicking butt. And getting over to this, I usually give it the feature of what the production is for sharding and for the rest. but a new little piece is coming up. I'll give you more of the detailed pieces here, like feature here, the new atomic swap transfer money work that's been going on. Yeah, Apollo's got the DEX with atomic swaps coming. Okay, when you look at all this, this is cool, but if you want to see the quick synopsis of what's going on, Apollo's page, which I'll link, this one isn't down below or hasn't been, but I'm going to link it down below coming up for this video and list it first. So this one here shows you blocks remaining before sharding hits. 60-second blocks, 7 days, 22 hours. That all goes to on the speed of the blocks. And you can see here 2 seconds, it could be 6 hours and 20 minutes. They will be speeding up the blocks hopefully soon, and that could easily be putting that sharding that quick. But in the meantime, they've added a banner up at the top to show you what's been going on in the working of the network and the wallet. And when you think about that, that is a beautiful piece that you can just look at and see what's going on. This is open source, and that's what GitHub is. So if I could speak, and that's a coffee time. Whenever I start to do that, seizing up, coffee. GitHub is a open source piece. You can go to that site and check out Apollo's work and see how it's cooking. For the last year, they have been kicking butt on doing historic pieces like the updater and things like that. Before we progress to the news, I want to put this video piece in, and where do I have it? Right here. For anybody that hasn't seen this yet, this is pretty good, and it explains basically what is going on for the speed. Tomorrow I'll do one for the privacy. Apollo's got a lot going on. You need to understand what it is.
Hermes 2.0 is coming soon, and it will revolutionize blockchain capabilities and make Apollo currency a game changer in the industry. We will be one of the only sustainable blockchains available. Here are some of the features that make Hermes 2.0 a disruptive technology. Apollo Sharding. Apollo Sharding allows the blockchain to be split into segments, which positively affects the volume of the database of transactions, download speed, the speed of the blockchain, and the stability of the system. Multi-level sharding allows the system to flexibly adjust the size of the block and the numbers of transactions in the database, all depending on the region, time, and other parameters. Sharding also allows transactions to be divided into parts. This permits each node in the network to process only the components of a block, not the entire block itself. This division allows the system to process transactions faster and facilitate sustainability for the Apollo network. Sharding will make Apollo a completely sustainable blockchain, leaving behind the critical blockchain bloat issues experienced by nearly every other blockchain in the market. Although this has been Ethereum blockchain already, Apollo will be one of the first in cryptocurrency to successfully put it into practice. Adaptive block generation. Adaptive block generation is the mechanism for creating blocks only in the presence of transactions. This function affects the speed and volume of the database and allows for guaranteed transactions. Guaranteed transactions are a new type of prioritized transaction performed regardless of the progress of creating new blocks and new transactions. Apollo currency and our Hermes protocol are ahead of the curve. We are developing and shaping what the future of blockchain technology is, can, and will be. Apollo-nauts, are you ready?
When you think about what he said there and going through it, now that was great to talk about all that, because that is kick butt, okay? The one thing I will mention too in that video, it said that one of the first for sharding, okay? That is true, but Apollo is first, though, to clarify, for active blockchain, for being active. Yeah, they've had it on test nets and things like that before, but not on the active blockchain. You have it going active and basically working with other features like the DEX, atomic swaps, the Apollo's updater, which updates with just one input and prevents forks. There's so much that works together on that. That's what's even tougher. Get sharding done. Much tougher. Oh, this was good yesterday. This piece here for Black Live TV. This one, she did a focus of a 30-second spot on Apollo currency. But unfortunately, she got a couple facts wrong. Apollo was never an ICO. It was a CDE pre-funded. Everything was established before they did this CDE, coin distribution event. They didn't raise funds to build their network. They had it all set. The all-in-one wallet, and everything they did ahead of time, that's the way to do it. Not taking money and then build it. Apollo built it, and then they did the coin distribution event. So she unfortunately did that little glitch, and everybody just locked and loaded to correct. And I do mean correct. And then mention a few more things, because 30 seconds does not give you a lot of time to take care of business for Apollo. Apollo deserves a lot more time, but let me show you this real fast.
We will now take a quick look at some of the characteristics of the Apollo currency. This is an all-in-one currency offering its users possibilities beyond making secure payments for goods and services. It can also be used to create token shares for corporations, and it can be used to manage decentralized organizations. This ERC20 standard token was created instantly, and its all-time high of just under 1 cent was hit in September of last year. Currently, it can be purchased for less than 0.2 of a cent.
Okay, so that one there, it was a quick blurb, but guess what? A news anchor and producer, Black Live TV, previously BBC News and London Live. You've got Apollo cooking around the world. With Apollo going on Binance, they have the application in, and I think it's going to happen. I really do. And their DEX. Now, getting some more news here, because I don't want to go all day on Apollo, but Apollo pretty much is the news, along with, yes, Bitcoin. Okay? Samsung releases Ethereum blockchain SDK beta for the latest Galaxy smartphones. You can see what's going on in the world for blockchain and for crypto. Yeah, a lot. Goldman Sachs seeks executive to lead unprecedented digital asset projects. Exactly. JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs. This is cooking. Then, Singapore, they are advanced. Why do I say that? Goods and services tax. The United States IRS is going to come out with some new regulations and pieces that they can take care of business to adapt the code. Well, guess what? Singapore did it. And not just Singapore. You've got Switzerland and a few others. Malta. Facebook to senators. Libra Crypto will respect consumer privacy. And Libra, once it finally does come out, it will build to be a powerful son of a gun, no doubt about that. Winklevoss twins. It is the bottom of the first inning for Bitcoin. I love this piece. When you go down to the bottom down here, and you see the group that they were talking to, it's a pretty good size piece. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss first invested in Bitcoin in 2013, but they weren't sold on the cryptocurrency right away. I love the quote. It didn't make sense at first, but after some tequila, it started making sense. So that's a good one there. Now, also too, if you've got Zoom, a Mac webcam with Zoom, if you have Zoom, you got to understand one thing. You got to watch what's going on there. It's not funny either. You've got to just check about the vulnerability. They're going to be coming out with a patch and take care of business quicker on this, but just hacking and being able to turn on webcams in the house or wherever you are, that's not good. So now when you get back to Apollo with the green here, okay, and a quick piece, their DEX with no KYC, no verification, that is coming shortly. And atomic swaps, as you saw in that breakdown of the work. Built into the convenience of your wallet. Okay, 1 to 2 second speed. You've got here where they had a guy did a stopwatch, but he did it, well, not to say he did it wrong, but you want to basically show the speed. So the key is here, Watch when he hits the send. Watch the wallet up here. Get it. The stopwatch starts too early, unfortunately. As you can see here, he's basically got it all set to go. Now this is where he starts the stopwatch, but that's not right. Just watch when he hits the submit, and then one more piece after he does the sending to confirm. You can always watch where the stopwatch is when he does this, but it's better to watch the screen right there. And now watch up here at the top. Boom. Next receive. That's how fast that is. Okay. Push. And 1,000, 2,000. It's there. Okay, Hermes 2.0. You've got that. Decentralized exchange. You've got that. The privacy. I'll feature that tomorrow. You can see the domination over to the left. Apollo kicks butt on privacy. And working in Africa currently, the all-in-one feature. This is why Apollo's train is leaving the station. People are starting to find out. You saw that girl over in London talking quickly about it. It's going on Binance shortly. That's going to give it even more exposure. The low pricing right now, as she mentioned, 0.2%. Of 1 penny. You've got all these features, the all-in-one going in Africa with a partnership with ADF, Sharding, DEX. There is the big news that Apollo will be the big investment for 2019. There's so much for it, it has to happen. Sharding, DEX, Africa, the all-in-one wallet, like I said, when you look at that all-in-one wallet, getting over here fast, you can download it. It's easy, right on the all the links are down below. So just download the wallet, check it out, experience it, play with it. It's got the dashboard over on the left-hand side. It has all the features. When you do the forging in the wallet, forging is like Bitcoin mining, okay, but so much better than that. Bitcoin mining uses up a lot of power and a bunch of other things. You have to buy good equipment to process quicker to get it done. Adaptive forging and forging in the wallet, you push a button on it. You then start your forging with your passphrase. And then, on top of that, you can just log out. Not log out and stop forging that gives you that option. But just log out and let it go. While you're out doing your daily business, you are forging and earning free coins. And that is a bomb. There's caveats to that. You got to have over 1,000 coins in your wallet to do forging. And you have to have 1,440 transactional blocks before you start getting the coins. But once you start doing it, and if you have a larger balance, it doesn't have to be super large, but the more balance you have, the better and faster it does it. Yeah, you get free coins adding up into your wallet. And with the way the value is going up, it's extra income. No doubt about that. And they call it passive income. Look at the features of the all-in-one. Now, some new people would say, why is he focusing so much on Apollo? I started doing it a year plus ago, back in April 2018. And because I saw the potential of what Apollo would be, history making in the crypto world. And now that it's coming to fruition, and you'll see that it's going on Binance shortly, has its own DEX coming into his wallet, doing the historic breakthrough of sharding, and so many more things. Yeah, this is why I've been doing it. This is why it is so exciting. Apollo's gone a long way with the roadmap, taking care of business, and when you look at everything that's going on with it, all the features are right there to just research and find out. Apollo is going to go up, up, and away, and there's no doubt about that. Hopefully I didn't talk your ears off. It is now 12:44 a.m. 7/10/2019. Any breaking news for sharding kicking in within a few hours in a DEX release? You'll have it here. Everybody have a great one. Apollo. I love the picture right there. Look at the news. Let me bring this back. Everybody have a great day.